Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's stream. Happy Valentine's Day. What's the night before? Well, it's the night before Valentine's Day, but happy Valentine's Day, anyways. As you guys could tell, Erin's still here with me. And we are doing a special live stream tonight. We are having a Valentine's edition of the stream, and and we have another couple joining us. They're going to be joining us in about like 30-ish minutes. And then, hopefully. And then we have Matt, which he usually shows late.
Good grief.
Good old Matt.
Should I call him and yell at him?
Let's get Matt. He's going to be kind of like hosting, quote unquote, tonight's stream. He's going to be asking us Valentine's couples Disney related questions.
He is the smarmy game show host.
Yes.
Hey, Landon.
So, well, hello everyone. Mike was in the chat earlier. That was when the live stream was supposed to start at 8 Central. So we had to push it back. And then I see James is in the chat and Landon, hello. And then anyone else that may be watching in Ninja mode, hello, welcome. So yeah, if anyone has any couples related questions, we're going to be doing a Q&A video. So send in your couples related questions to either my Instagram or Erin's Instagram. I am on Instagram at Life with Roxanna. And then Erin is on Instagram at My Disney World Fix. Which later on this year will be changing soon.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this on my channel, so I'll go ahead and mention it here too. Later this year, My Disney World Fix becomes Our Disney World Fix.
Yeah.
As Roxy becomes an official part of the channel.
Yes, yeah, so that is what that is basically what's going to be happening. So send over your questions to either of our Instagrams. And that video, just be on the lookout for it sometime next week. So yeah, that's.
We're still waiting on Matt.
We're still waiting on Matt. Where is Matt? I don't know where Matt is.
Should I call him?
Call him. I dare you to call him.
Alright, hold on. Before I call him, I gotta leave the backstage.
Okay. So, I want to know, what is everyone doing for Valentine's Day tomorrow? Our plans are to go bowling, and then he's making me dinner tomorrow night. So
she's convinced she can beat me bowling.
Oh, I know I can beat you in bowling.
Oh, well, we'll see. We will see.
We're not competitive. No, none the least.
All right. I'm calling Matt. If he answers, let's see.
Oh, Matt. So,
he fell asleep on the couch, didn't he?
Oh my word, I swear he fell asleep on the couch.
We even told him we were going to be starting at 9 Central.
Yeah. Oh, Matt,
He still hasn't answered, y'all.
Oh, this is going to be the most interesting live stream ever.
See, it just said he's not one. He's not answering. All right. Well, I guess we're left to our own devices for now.
Yes, we are.
For shame.
Oh, oh well. Um, yeah, I don't know. Normally we have Matt, and he's like,
the biggest goofball ever, and it's
Yeah.
easy to play off his goofiness.
it is, and it's hard when he's not here. Oh my word.
I think this stream is going swimmingly.
Like it always does. Oh my word. Oh my word.
So I guess we should just talk about for a minute what we've done this week so far.
Yeah.
With me here. You start.
So
I got here last Sunday.
He got here last Sunday, so we watched the Super Bowl together. Halftime show was interesting.
She actually fell asleep laying on my shoulder during the stream. And so I had to kind of celebrate quietly because for those of you that watch my channel, y'all know I'm a Tampa Bay and Orlando sports fan. So
yeah, he literally.
Hey Zoe.
Hey Zoe. He literally flew in Super Bowl Sunday, so we, excuse me. We watched the Super Bowl together, and then the next day was my birthday, so celebrated my birthday. We went shopping for my birthday, and then went out to Cheesecake Factory for dinner, and we went to the city, which was his first time ever.
No, yeah, we went to, when was that? Thursday we went to downtown Chicago?
Thursday.
That was fun. She threw snow at me.
I did. We took our engagement pictures out in the city, and we went into like this field where this amphitheater is, and the photographer had us tossing snow up in the air, which majority of it slapped him in the face because of the wind.
Thanks, wind.
And then I had this genius idea to just take up a bunch of snow, packed it, and I threw it out.
I still can't believe you did that. I didn't expect that. I should have. She told me she was going to, but for some reason I didn't see it coming.
So I chucked it at him, and the photographer took pictures of us throwing snow at each other.
Yeah, she was literally like, the photographer was literally like, okay, Aaron, you're gonna let her get away with that? You should throw something back at her. Just play in the snow.
So he ended up with snow all over him.
There was snow in my jacket pocket. It was no longer a refuge from the cold air. And you're still proud of yourself, aren't you?
I'm very proud of myself.
I see how it is.
You'll have your revenge at some point.
Oh, I wanted to take my revenge yesterday while we were shoveling the backyard. And I picked some up and she's like, to throw or not to throw? She's like, you better not.
No.
And she had that tone in her voice where it wasn't like, oh, playfully, you better not, but let me see you try it. It was more of, you better not or I'm going to be ticked at you. So I picked up on it and was like, okay, toss away.
It was funny because we were supposed to, so I've got 2 dogs. If you live in a state that experiences a lot of snow, you would know that you would have to, if you live in a house with a backyard, you have to shovel a pathway so that your doggies can take care of business. That's what we do with my backyard. And so basically I built, hello Michelle, how are you? I'm gonna pull this a lot closer to me. Okay.
Zoe says I'm watching 3 streams, so sorry for not chat much. That's fine, Zoe.
That's fine. So
Doing the Valentine's live stream kind of early, aren't you? Says Michelle. Well, this is when we could do it. This is the normal Saturday night for it anyway.
Yeah, this is my normal live stream night. So we were supposed to. We divided my patio down in half. He was supposed to shovel half, and I was supposed to shovel half. I ended up shoveling like what 95% of it.
You had a much larger shovel than me, plus the experience, though.
Yeah, and he was struggling, so I had to help him out.
Why don't you make me sound weak?
But I love you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Proof.
There's a ring on this hand right here.
Oh, that proof. No, we're not dorks.
No, we're not. We were quoting a whole bunch of Disney stuff all day.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, not all day, all week.
Yeah, all week. And unfortunately, my visit's coming to an end, though. That's the sad part.
Yeah, tomorrow's the last full day, and then he leaves Monday evening.
Yeah, she's gonna drop me off at the airport like 4:00 Central on Monday. And then I'll be home in Central Florida about 10:00 Eastern.
Yeah. So
Yep, back to 1,200 miles between us.
Yeah, and then yesterday we had dinner at my sister's house. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. My sister has a German Shepherd, and his name is Rocky. My word, he's hyper for his age.
He's also big for a German Shepherd.
He's very big.
It's like he's got Great Dane in his ancestry somewhere.
He comes up to like my hips, my waist on. That's how big he is. And
we still don't have Matt, by the way.
No.
I'm checking my text, see if he texted me. The game ended late.
Oh, Matt.
What are we going to do with him?
I don't know. Oh, my word. So I actually, one of the original plans that we...
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi, Elizabeth. One of the original plans was me taking him to the botanical gardens here, because they are open all year round with the exception of, I want to say, Thanksgiving and Christmas, or into New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. One of those things. With the weather being the way it is, being
it snowed most of today,
single digits and below zero, and it being snowy majority of this time, that quickly got canceled.
Yeah, we had to make our own fun today.
Yeah, we did. So we went to the arcade.
She beat me in air hockey.
Yeah. So the town that area that I'm from, a few towns over there at the mall, there's a Pac-Man restaurant. Yes, you guys heard that right. Pac-Man restaurant. It's all Pac-Man themed. So it's a restaurant, and then one side is an arcade, and then one side is a miniature bowling alley. So we decided to just take advantage of the, hello, Julio. How are you tonight? We decided to just do the arcade side. And we're going back for bowling. So
Yeah, she's still convinced she'll beat me.
I know I am. What are you talking about?
Are you sure?
Yes, very much sure.
Mm-hmm. All right, Michelle wants to know how I've been dealing with the cold. I've actually not done too bad with the cold, have I?
Yeah, you've been pretty well. We got you a very heavy winter coat
Mm-hmm.
and really nice winter boots.
And
Yeah.
then my future father-in-law allowed me to borrow some winter gloves. And
Yeah.
between all that and me wearing layers like I'm supposed to, I've been doing pretty good.
Yeah, very well. So Julio, I'm about, I want to say, okay, so if I were to drive into downtown Chicago, it would be 30 to 45 minutes. Train.
It was also 45 minutes on the train.
Yeah, about 45 minutes on the train, but I don't have to deal with traffic on the train. So, and
You have to find a place to buy a ticket though, because good luck buying it at the train station.
So I'm about, and those other locations that you mentioned, like Moody Bible and the Corner Bakery, it's about this roughly the same distance. So I enjoy the distance I'm at from the city because I get the peace and quiet of the suburbs, and whenever I want to visit the city, I can just hop on a train. So that's pretty convenient.
It's pretty much the same thing with me and Disney and the industry and tourism industry in Orlando.
Yeah.
Because I live about 45 minutes from Magic Kingdom. We got someone backstage.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. What what did he name himself?
I don't know what
Something Jungle Cruise boat.
Matt.
Matt, what did we do with you?
I don't know. What are we going to do with him?
I got this for my brother for his birthday.
Okay.
So
Babe,
hence why I'm 17 minutes late, because the game ended and we had to clean it all up on the kitchen table. And
I think you need to switch your headphones to the phone.
Do I need to switch him to the phone?
Okay, y'all are gonna see a black screen for a moment. Yeah, because I think your headphones connected to
Hold on a second.
your iPad.
Hi, Francisco.
All right, give us 1 second, y'all.
Whoops.
Michelle, I have my questions right here, so I'm ready. It is 0 degrees outside right now. Second round of like sub-zero temperatures here in our area, so it's gonna be Aaron's basically leaving our area the way that he came into the area with sub-zero temperatures, which
Yeah, geez.
for February.
Thanks for that, by the way.
Okay.
For February, that is
Okay.
not normal around here. I will have to say. Normally maybe it's like -1 day, but for like half the month to be like going back and forth like single digits or below 0, it's not not normal.
It's connected now.
Like my new ear, I actually got them a couple days ago. So
There we go.
There we go.
We had Bluetooth problems.
Yeah, we did. I don't know why.
Oh, we have more guests backstage too.
Hello
That's me.
again?
That's me.
That's just you.
That's me. So I can have Allie go. All right. Michelle said, so it's Valentine's couples game going to happen tonight or not? It is. We're waiting on Mike and stuff.
We're waiting for Mike and stuff.
And yes, I do get the Whose Line Is It Anyway reference.
Yeah.
Everything's made up, and the doesn't matter. Let's go to a game called Party Quirks.
Party.
I've got these
Oh, my
buzzers, but I
word.
don't think they're actually gonna.
They're
Do
not going
much
to work
for-
in this distance.
Yeah,
No, they're
long
not going
distance.
to do anything.
No. Unless I can just throw it. No, I don't want to throw it.
You know what? We should have drove over to his house.
We should have.
Matt, I have one full day left. Am I going to get to see you?
My car is actually in the driveway for once, so. Although I don't know if that's how you wanted to spend your Valentine's Day, but
Not all of it, but part of it. We can talk about that later.
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
not airing this over for hundreds of people.
Hundreds divided by
So
10.
what did I miss? What did I miss?
We were just recapping my week.
So yeah, I did see you went to the mall. That's literally 2 blocks down for me.
We went to Woodfield 3 times this week.
Hmm.
We should have
Big
just
mall.
been knocking on his door.
You could have. You could have actually. You went downtown. I saw. So you saw the Bean. You were outside the Sears Tower, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
See, my favorite thing about the Bean, though, we were walking over to Millennium Park to take some our engagement photos. She all wanted to see the Bean. So she actually said, "Babe, do you see it yet?" I'm just like, I don't see it. Am I just blind? She's like, "It's right there in front of your face." I'm just like, "Oh, there it is. It's covered in snow." I don't know why that didn't cross my mind that it would be covered in snow.
Yeah. He completely missed the beam. I'm just like, it's right there.
I'm like, that is much larger than it looks in photos.
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Totally.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where it's just like, oh, that doesn't. Yeah, no, it's impressive. Although that's not my favorite sculpture downtown.
Yeah.
My favorite one's the Picasso in Daly Plaza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the weird looking could be a woman, could be something else. Picasso really didn't say what it was, but that's my. I just remember going downtown as a kid with my parents, and just like, can we visit the statue? And we just climb on the statue and play on the statue and slide down that little.
You heard that she threw snow at me, right?
She threw snow.
I threw snow at him.
Well, I mean, that's what you do with snow, right? A snowball fight? I mean, you have to do a snowball fight. Although at this point, it's probably more like it's more like an ice ball at this point.
Yeah. So I threw snow at him. Not only did I throw snow, but you know those 2 large things in Millennium Park that spew out water?
Yes.
That have
yes.
faces?
Mm-hmm.
I pointed those out to him.
They look weird during the winter because they don't shoot out the water during the winter, so all they're doing is like this.
They look like they're kissing the
air. They're kissing the air, or they're trying to kiss the other fountain, and they're never going to kiss.
What I said is we were walking by, and you probably remember this.
Yeah.
I said, "What you looking at?"
Yeah. So I told them that during the summer they spew out water, and that kids and families would take their kids, and kids will be playing around and splashing in there.
It doesn't have to be kids. I mean, it could just be a hot day, and you just need to cool off and just run through it. I mean, I've done it. Not ashamed, but it's.
Yeah,
They had so many barriers blocking entrances, though.
Yeah, they did. They did.
Because
it was weird.
I can understand. I can understand that. Although Michelle has a question, I believe, for Aaron.
Yeah,
I believe.
Wants to know, how did I like the Chicago dog? It was okay. I liked it.
It was okay.
Okay.
It was like in ketchup.
It was. It was not lacking ketchup.
I do take the peppers off of it though.
I mean, like, they do ask you if you would like with peppers or without peppers. First time trying it, you should go with the peppers, but
Yeah.
that's the one that's kind of understandable. You got like the
Well,
neon green relish.
I
Why
took
is it neon
the-
green? I don't know.
I took the peppers off because my stomach does not like spice.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
So I had to.
no, I totally agree. That is probably the one thing that you can take off a Chicago dog and probably still call it a Chicago dog.
Yeah.
That was more the candid opportunity that she took the picture.
Hi, Sam.
Hello, Samantha.
How could you take that picture at that exact moment?
Because it was hilarious.
You got me looking like deer in the headlights.
It was funny. Just your reaction. Oh my word. It was too funny not to pass up.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Although I was just sent this, the last 3 episodes of WandaVision are actually going to be an hour long. So far, they've been like
Really?
a half hour to 40 minutes. According to Marvel Studios and Kevin, is it Feige or Feige? I never get his last name right. But the last 3 episodes, 7 through 9, are going to be an hour long. So that, honestly, that's something that where it's just like you get to the end of the episode. I'm so used to watching like The Mandalorian. And it's like those are regularly over like closer to an hour. So for it to be like 20 minutes, 25 minutes, like, oh, okay. That's it?
We haven't watched WandaVision yet.
No, we haven't.
I won't say anything then. I am
Spoiler
up to date.
alert.
I've just said the length of the last 3 episodes, so I mean I'm not spoiling anything.
Let's see. So
hello, James.
So we're going bowling tomorrow.
We are going bowling tomorrow.
And I'm cooking our dinner tomorrow.
There's a couple different bowling alleys that I'm thinking of. It might be the one. Is it near a car dealership? Across from a car dealership?
No.
No, not that one. It's the north one.
No.
No? Oh.
Oh, we have.
Did we finally have our?
Yes.
Hey guys.
We have Mike.
Hey guys. So unfortunately, it's just me at the moment. Stephanie's still at work.
Oh.
What happened?
Yeah, Stephanie is in a battle with math right now, and right now math is winning.
So how can we do a couples battle without the full couple?
I don't know if he's going to have to answer on Stephanie's behalf.
Apparently, that's what Stephanie told me to do.
That's going to be.
I guess so.
That's going to be. Okay. Well, my questions kind of deal with 2 people, but okay. All right. So.
I'll try my best.
You'll try your best. Okay, Matt.
We're at an advantage.
Yeah, we are. Hold on. There we go.
All right.
We're playing musical spots.
Did the music turn off? I think Matt just got eliminated.
Okay. All right. All right. So, Mike, we're getting started here then, I guess, or?
No, yes. Might as well.
Might as well. Hi, Christine. Welcome in.
Hello. Michelle says she can attempt to step in.
Okay, she can attempt. Oh, Matt.
All right. So
Let's
the first,
get started.
the first group of questions: who would be more likely to? All right. Who would be more likely to order off the kids menu? Who would be more?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. Okay, Stephanie, Roxy. Okay.
I've seen her do it.
I legit have ordered off of the kids menu.
Hey, it's smaller portions. I'm not. No one's judging. Oh, I'm sorry, James.
Yeah.
That's sad to hear. I'm sorry. James said his aunt passed away this past Monday.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that, James.
It's always rough losing a loved one. All right. My next question is kind of a little bit, I don't know. Who'd be most likely to wear a Spirit jersey to the parks?
Stephanie.
Okay.
Both.
It'd be a tie. Okay.
Although she'd be more likely, she's got more than I do.
Yeah.
But we both could do it.
By just number of Spirit jerseys, okay. We can go with that. All right. Who would be most likely to cause a code V on the teacups?
Wait,
Who'd be most likely to what?
Get sick on the teacups.
Me?
I would say neither of us.
Rude.
Neither. So both you
Because
guys
I never ride the teacups.
I
You
really
never
think
ride
it's
it.
neither,
Well,
but if
there
I
you
have
go.
to choose,
Yeah.
It
Teacups
would be
and long-legged
neither.
folk don't mix. The last time I
I-
rode the teacups was with Aaron, and that was a bad idea.
why?
Two tall people in a tiny teacup.
Oh,
You do the math.
That was fun. That was fun.
It's more
Your
of like
legs were
Tetris.
just like.
Yeah, it's like Tetris. Yeah, you and I like to really spin the teacup, so I don't think anybody in here would like me as the.
Oh yeah, and
control
Aaron
the
made
wheel.
me do that too.
What?
You
Oh,
made
spin
me
the
spin
wheel?
the teacup.
Oh yeah.
Was he holding
I
the
think
gimbal? Yeah. Okay,
that's on the
makes
live
sense.
stream. I think I watched the replay of that live stream.
Okay.
Oh, babe. You're
okay,
such a good friend.
Me and my
Who-
brothers.
would be most likely to run late for rope drop or just run late in general? Boy, a lot of these are pointing to Roxy on this one.
Stephanie.
Stephanie? Oh, there's
Alright,
Michelle.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think Michelle's going to be stepping in.
All right, yeah. I'm the kind of person who I can wake up at 6:45 a.m., be dressed, and out the door in 15 minutes. But Stephanie has to first wake up, get out of bed, get dressed, eat something, pack a bag, and it takes like 45 minutes to get out the door.
No, it's not that exact order of events, but timing seems about right for you.
Yeah, I take a long time too.
It's a girl thing.
Yeah.
I like sleeping in, so for me, it's just whenever. whatever I wake up, whenever I get ready.
The November trip, I would literally get up, take a shower, go get breakfast. By the time I get back, she was just getting out of the shower.
My breakfast
And you're just like,
might
what the
have been
hell?
cold, but it still tasted good.
She still ate the Mickey waffles.
I still ate the Mickey waffles and everything else.
They're
that it
Mickey
came
Mouse
with.
shaped. How could you go wrong? Hot or cold, they're still good. All right.
Exactly.
It's just like ice cream bars. It doesn't matter if it's 80 degrees or 50. If you get an ice cream bar, you eat it.
Or
Yes.
0
Mickey bar.
degrees.
Oh, jeez. Oh man.
It is 0 degrees outside right now.
It is
It
0
is.
degrees. And it's gonna get colder. Like what's gonna be -7 or something again?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
-7.
All right.
It's only supposed to be
Next
like
question.
tomorrow.
Next question. Who would be most likely to choose the Disney Plus show for? Well, this is for date night. Who would most?
We do take turns.
Okay.
So we
Who would
go
be
back and
most
forth.
likely to pick one?
Pick one. Who'd be in control of the remote?
Stephanie.
I say that'd be a tie because sometimes she picks, sometimes I pick.
We literally take turns.
Take turns.
We have a set night every week
Yeah.
for who picks what.
Yeah.
Okay. I picked this next one with somebody in mind. I think it'll be really easy
Okay.
once I. Who would be most likely to correct somebody on Disney history?
Mike.
Mike?
Well, hold on. I don't know if she's pointing at me or Aaron, but
No, it's
Okay.
Aaron. Oh yeah,
I'm pointing at Aaron.
I'm surprised it wasn't like a.
Okay.
Yeah, that was. All right.
I know this because Mike corrects me on lyrics and movie quotes all the time.
guilty as charged.
Cause like I will start to say it, but I won't say it perfectly. But you get the gist of it, and he's like, mm-mm. As soon as I get done finished, he'll start the whole entire thing. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Like, not
Couldn't
only
just let
will
it
I
go?
correct her on the line she was quoting, I will do the 3 lines before and after that quote. Like, if it was a conversation between Aladdin and Genie, I will literally recite the entire conversation.
That sounds like me too.
Oh, and as long as we're showing off pets. Come here, mister. Come
Dreamy!
here. Come here, mister.
Dreamy!
Oh, come here, mister. Oh, look at this cutie. Look at this cutie. So this is Dreamsicle, as advertised by his colors. And he's not happy with me right now because he was napping and he's like, what the hell? You moved me, human. Fine, there you go.
He literally walked into the room, Bailey. Everyone say hi, Bailey. Okay. He's like, I want to look cute.
I think
Dreamy
he
is
wants,
good for
Yes,
cuddles.
he's like,
he wants to sit down, lie down.
Hold on, I'm gonna go get some ice water.
All right.
But yeah, Dreamy is good for cuddles and such an attention whore, seriously. Because when I was there,
hi,
Stephanie,
Zoe. Welcome back.
Hello.
because when I was there, Stephanie kept on being like, send me videos, send me pictures of Dreamy. And he was like, all for it. I'm like, okay, back away from me. You're trying to come towards me. I'm trying to get a video of you, but you're too close to the camera.
Sounds like sassy.
Yeah. Every time he puts Sassy on video calls, she's just like, I'm focused on Daddy.
So are you going to bring your dog with you when you move?
No. So both of my dogs actually belong to my mom.
Okay.
So they're going to be staying behind, and Candy, the miniature poodle, is an older dog, so the move would be too stressful for her. Yeah, so they're both staying behind. Unfortunately.
Yeah, you don't want to move older dogs unless you absolutely 100% have to. So
That
I
plus
know.
he's at the max amount of pets allowed at his apartment. So
Yeah, I already have 2 dogs and a cat.
Roxy, I always
It's
know it's
actually
hard
technically
leaving.
1 over, but they seem to be looking the other way. Like, what third pet? We don't see a third pet.
It's always hard leaving pets behind. Because I know when I moved into my current place, I had to put my dog up for adoption. That was the hardest. That was the hardest day.
no.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next
All right.
question.
All right. So, who is most likely to help an old lady at the gift shop?
Stephanie and me.
That's even between the two of us.
Yeah, I was about to say. That would definitely be even between Mike and Steph.
I see.
All right.
I see Steph jumping on that more. I mean, I'm sure Mike would help too, but I think Steph would be
Number one to
more
step in.
quicker.
It really depends on which park and which area of the park we're in.
All right. Oh yeah,
I
one
think
more
her,
of the.
I think her cast member instinct would kick in.
Yeah. I think my former cast member self would just kick in instantly before he can even jump in. But he would for sure help.
All right. Last one of the who would be most likely. Then we have a couple fill in the blank here. All right.
Okay.
Who would be most likely to buy the other person a gift for just no apparent reason?
Mike.
Both. For Aaron and I, but mostly Aaron.
I would have
spoiler.
for you two, I would have said Aaron. Like, how many pairs of ears has he bought you in the past couple months?
Quite a few.
I don't think she has enough
Quite
fingers.
a few.
I think the most. She's actually wearing the most recent pair of that for her.
Yeah.
Just one of many.
Happy
Yeah.
life. Happy life.
There you go. There you go. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking as a single person.
Oh, poor Michelle.
Oh my word.
Michelle, I feel ya. I'm right there with you. I know. It's like you got the couples up there, and then the others.
People down below.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
The
for
most
us,
depressed
Valentine's
people in the
Day,
world
we all
are-
are single people wearing this thing.
And see, we're on the bottom of the screen. We're on the bottom of the video, so that's how they think of us. I'm just causing trouble here. I have to cause a little bit of trouble.
Oh, I don't think that works.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going to work. All right. So, a couple other questions. What is the ride that the other
What?
person is most likely to head to at rope drop at the Magic Kingdom? First
Okay,
ride
I'll
at rope drop. And what is the
First
other
ride
person most likely to ride first?
I can see one of two things for Roxy. Splash or Small World?
For
Gotta
him,
pick
I
one.
think it would be either. I would
Gotta pick one.
say
Pick one.
Splash.
Splash? Aaron, would you agree
Yeah.
with that, or?
Normally I start with Big Thunder.
I was about to say
Ooh.
Big Thunder.
Ooh,
You weren't too far off. That's usually the
Wrong.
second ride I do.
It's in the same land.
Right next to
it's in the
each other.
same land, same area. It's
They're
ahead of the same
neighbors.
park. All right.
And I will do Splash first if Big Thunder has a delayed open.
And then Aaron, what would you say for Roxy?
Splash or Small World?
Yeah, pretty
one.
much. If
Guys,
Splash
no
is
fun.
delayed,
Pick
then
one.
I'll head towards Small World.
Okay. So pick one though. You can't just pick two. Gotta pick one. And then
Well, if I gotta pick
this
one,
is
it
how
should be
this game
Splash.
Yeah,
works, folks.
Splash. Hello.
All right. Mike, what would Stephanie pick?
Oh, this is so hard. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go with my gut, and I would say Pirates.
Pirates? Okay. All right.
It would
And
be a
then-
toss-up between Pirates, Jungle Cruise, or Haunted Mansion.
Okay.
All right, Michelle as Steph stand-in.
Yeah. What do you think Mike would say? What do you think Mike would say?
Pirates.
Pirates? Mike? No. Like you already
Because for
just went.
Steph, honestly, I was thinking Carousel of Progress.
Well, see, a
I
Carousel of
wrong?
Progress never has a high wait time, so there's no need to rush to that during rope drop.
True, but it is one of her favorite rides.
Not true.
Yeah, but the question is, what you had to at rope drop first, so you don't necessarily ride your favorite ride first, unless it's a ride that's really super.
But then
But in my
again,
experience during rope drop, you go to the more popular rides first before they get like
yeah.
35, 45, 60-minute waits.
All right,
But
maybe
because
I go
I'm
back to
the
Griffin Hill.
stand-in Stephanie, I didn't need to answer that question anyway. So
All right. Second question in this group. What World Showcase Pavilion would the other person choose to spend the entire day in? So if they could only go to one pavilion and just stay in that pavilion at the World Showcase, what pavilion would that be? All right.
Mexico.
We're going to start with Mike this time. What would Stephanie
Okay.
say? What do you think Stephanie would say?
I know she would say Mexico.
Mexico? All right. Michelle, what do you think Mike would say?
oh, this is hard. I feel like I should know this.
You better.
Oh, it's either I'm gonna say America.
America? Okay. Mike, what would it be?
It would be Mexico.
It would be Mexico? Why Mexico?
Sorry. I'm the stand-in, Stephanie, okay?
Well, it's like,
Hey, there
obviously,
is no
number one,
question.
Grand Fiesta Tour.
Grand Fiesta Tour? Okay.
And number two, the empanadas that they sell at that little margarita stand are delicious, and I love them.
Actually, I've never
'Cause,
had the empanadas, so I would have to
'cause I
try
was
them next time I'm
thinking-
there.
Because I was thinking it was either going to be America or it was going to be Japan.
Interesting. Why? Although Japan, I would
No,
say
the only reason
Japan.
I go to Japan is to look at the samurai blades. That's pretty much it.
Oh, you don't know sake bombing?
I do have a sake story about Japan, but that's for another day. All right, Roxana, what would Aaron say?
Mexico.
Aaron, okay. Aaron, is that true? Mexico or?
Yep, and it's the same for her.
Yeah.
And then why Mexico?
Grand Fiesta. I love the
Grand Fi-
inside of the pyramid. I like it. Like it's that perpetual town center at night.
I'm
And
surprised
Mike.
no one actually. I'm surprised no one actually said the margaritas. I heard
I tried the
empanadas.
margaritas once, and I don't know if I just got a bad batch or something, but the amount of alcohol in it was too much.
Well, that's Disney in general. They put a lot of. They tend to go heavy on
I'm
the
sorry.
alcohol with a lot of
What
stuff.
happened to Abracadabra?
Hush.
And Mike.
Okay, Aaron,
don't
I
know
will
what
get
we're
that
talking
story
about.
out of you
Watch
at a
that.
later date, based on the look that she just gave you.
Oh no!
We've
All you have to
told it
do
on
is
the
check
stream
a
before.
different
We
stream.
have told it. Just
Yeah.
go back to November. Go back to Tanya's channel.
Mhm.
Yeah, it happened live.
It happened live.
It did. Yeah. So the whole world already knows what happens.
Long
At that
story
Abracadabra.
short, she had a
But-
whiskey-based drink, and it was stronger than she thought it was. And she
Well,
ended up
Abracadabra, it's like
tipsy
one
and-
part, whatever the non-alcoholic base is, and then 15 parts alcohol. Like literally, all you're sipping is alcohol, and then maybe a little bit of flavor. Trust, I was there in July, and I'm like, I got 2 drinks. And I really only needed 1, although I did sleep well.
Oh, there's more to that
So
story,
Roxy got
but
snuffers.
I know
We're-
that
we're
was
just
off.
we're just pressured on time right now, so on we go.
All right, so we already did that one. All right. Besides Mickey and Minnie, who must the other person visit, like at a meet and greet, if there are meet and greets, or see at the Disney parks before they leave? If there's one character that you have to see besides Mickey and Minnie, what would that character be?
Ariel. Mike has to go
Ariel.
visit Ariel.
Ariel. Is it Ariel straight across the board here? Was
Yep,
that too
it
easy of a
is.
question?
I
Yeah,
can
it
already
was
tell
too
you
easy of a
it's going to
question.
be Ariel. It's very comfortable for both couples.
Yeah.
Ariel straight across the board.
All right. That was a bad question. All right. Mission Space.
And Mike's even wearing the shirt, the Ariel shirt I
Yeah.
got him.
I need that shirt too, Michelle.
All right.
Okay, you'll have to text me your size.
What is one thing? Okay. What is one thing that the other person thinks that they can't get enough of, but you think they have too much of. So, Aaron, what do you think Roxy has too much of, but Roxy thinks she can't get enough of it?
I'm in striking distance. I don't want to say.
That's
Go ahead and say it.
What's on top of her head?
all right. All's fair in this. Ears. Roxy, what do you think Aaron has too much of that he thinks he can't get enough of?
I know what she's gonna say.
Magic bands.
Yeah, I know it.
All right.
Every
Again,
magic band release, he's like, I want that. I want that. I want that.
all right.
You're
So
the
we're gonna
same
cause a
way with
little.
the ears.
I
Thank
know.
you.
I don't really feel comfortable asking this question since Stephanie's not here, but I'm gonna ask it anyways because, well, never mind. Well, so what do you think Stephanie has too much of that she can't get enough of?
I mean, the nice thing with Stephanie is that she doesn't really have too much of one thing over other things. She has a pretty good balance of things. But advertised behind me right here, these are all of the boxed magic bands that I bought. These don't include the ones that come standing up, like the yearly pass holder ones or the limited time offer ones.
So
'Cause
we're
those are
going
all in my
straight.
bedside drawer.
So would you say that Stephanie thinks you have too many magic bands?
Yep.
So it's a
I would
magic
agree with that.
it's a magic band thing for the guys. All right. Okay. Mission Space if Mission Space is the only working ride in Future World, okay, do you A, convince the other person to ride? Does the other person convince you to ride? C, you would mutually go on it together? Or D, like, forget this, we're heading to the World Showcase?
Or inside.
Well, knowing her the way I do, it would be forget it, we're going to World Showcase.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Am I wrong?
I could totally go on.
Aaron, I think she's calling
What's it
BS.
called?
Mission
I think she
Space?
is too.
You would go on Mission Space?
Yes.
I'm honestly surprised.
Here's a bonus question though: orange side or green side?
That's the thing. I have done
Neither.
neither. You would say you would go on it, but you got to pick a side now. Would you do the green side? Which I've done green side. It's not that bad. It really is not that bad. Like,
My
if you're going to get sick,
claustrophobic
you're going to get
self.
sick on
No,
the
thank
orange
you.
side.
See, I told you, I'm not crazy. I knew she wouldn't like it and wouldn't go on it.
All right.
See, Mike and Steph will mutually go on the ride together, and they go on the orange side. I know that because they got me to go on the orange side with them.
Did you scream?
Although,
No.
at this point, I really wish they would update Mission Space to let you actually control the shuttle on orange side.
Yeah.
Well,
well,
unfortunately, that centrifuge does not rotate independently. You gotta follow the script on that.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. You're gonna be cuddled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's something more of like a simulator, like Star Tours, and where it's
Like Smuggler's Run.
Smuggler's one. Exactly.
Yeah, because Stephanie and I have done this multiple times. Even if you're on orange side, you can sit there and do absolutely nothing. Push no buttons. Don't touch the handles. You can just sit there, and the mission will still go as planned every time.
Oh, it's you. People like you aggravate me. Anyway, nice
All right.
question, Matt.
Yes. Okay. If one of the following rides has to go, which one would the other person pick to go? All right. So it would be between Tower Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky Dog Dash, or Rise of the Resistance. One of those four have to go. which one of those four would go?
One.
I think she would get rid of. If she had to get rid of one of those, I think Tower.
Yes. And
Tower
the
of Terror.
reason
Okay.
why is if I can't get the back row, forget it.
We did the front row in November, and she spent the entire ride scared, buried in my shoulder.
Have you done the back row of Tower of Terror or?
I've done the back row of Tower before, and I've been able to enjoy it that way. But if I can't get the back row, forget it.
Okay. I don't really see much of a difference.
It's a fear of heights thing.
Okay, I can see
If
that.
you're in the back, you can't see down as much.
Yeah, you see the back of people's heads.
Ah, okay. That makes a little more sense. All right, Roxy, what would Aaron say?
Wait, what were the options again? Just to make sure.
Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky Dog, or Rise of the Resistance? One of those had to go.
If one of those had to go, oh my word. Oh my word. That's gonna be a tough choice.
I know which one I would pick. Now that I thought about it.
If I had a guess, I would say Rise.
Dang, she knows me. Rise.
Risers. Now, why Rise of the Resistance? I'm just curious.
I just love the other three more.
Okay, fair enough. All right, Michelle, I'm going to go to you first. What would Mike say?
I would say Rock and Roller Coaster because compared to the others, I don't think he goes on that one as often.
Mike's reaction.
He's like shocked.
Are you serious, Michelle?
Well, I've never been on a Rock and Roller Coaster with you before, so I don't know. That would either that or Slinky Dog.
So we know it's not Rock and
We are
Roller Coaster.
rectifying that the next time you come down, Michelle.
All right, Mike, what is it really?
Mike would
What is it really?
loves Rock and Roller Coaster too much.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna catch a lot of flack for this. I would have to go Slinky.
Okay, now you have to
Slinky, I love Slinky.
explain it.
All right. So
because when I
boot Mike.
When I picture a roller coaster, I picture, Rock and Roller Coaster, Space Mountain, high speed coasters, thrilling coasters.
You realize
that's definitely more of a
27 miles an hour.
In the dark.
You have to pick
Slinky-
one for
Slinky's
Stephanie.
even faster.
I mean, I call it a head chopper. I'm all for me. I'm always kind of like this on Space Mountain. Like I can't hold up my hands because it's gonna hit the bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, when I'm on Space
I've
Mountain, I can sit
definitely
upright,
done.
but yeah, my hands don't go any higher than right here.
I mean, I could probably sit upright too, but it's the whole perception of like I don't want to lose my head.
Yeah, for
The
like
only
the
time I
first
put my
year
hands
and a
up-
half I rode it, I was like this.
Okay.
Well, Aaron and I both do this.
Matt, before you go on.
Yeah.
So Aaron and I both do this. When we both ride Space Mountain, the only time we put our hands up is when we touch the roof of the tunnel
The red tunnel.
towards the end of the ride.
It's tradition.
Roxy, what were you gonna say?
Now, before we move on to the next question, I want to know how chat would answer that question. So, for those of you who are watching in chat, type in your answers because I'm curious to see which ride out of all those rides that Matt mentioned, which one would chat choose to get rid of?
Okay, Mike, which one do you think I would choose?
Oh, I know which one
What?
you would choose.
Wait a minute. You or you standing in Steph?
As me.
As her, I'm pretty sure you'd pick Tower of Terror.
No, I think I'd get rid of Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, and speaking of,
We've got a black screen.
Steph, can you hear us?
And here's she. And
She's okay.
She's tumbling.
It's tumbling. It's thinking.
the wheel on the stream goes round and okay.
Yay!
There she is.
Yay! Steffi!
Sorry, I'm backstage. So my connection's kind of weak.
Yeah, connection is horrible in backstage of Universal.
So, we don't need to show anymore.
So, anyway, honey.
So, what's going on? What did I miss?
So, the question right now is, if you had to choose between getting rid of Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky Dog Dash, or Rise of the Resistance, which one would you pick?
Wait a minute. Come again?
Okay, I'm probably gonna have to text it to her.
Wait, no, I can hear you better now. What did you say?
Okay, host, take it away.
Which of the following rides would you say would have to go at Hollywood Studios? Like close it down, disassemble it, throw it away. Would it be Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster, Slinky Dog Dash, or Rise of the Resistance? Which one has to go?
Rise.
Interesting.
Rise deserves its own theme park. Like all of Star Wars just deserves its own theme park.
That is, you know what? Not judging you for that one. That's actually a good. I would actually agree with you on that one.
Yeah, because Stephanie stands by this notion that when she first saw the concept art, she literally thought it was going to be its own like small park, set slightly further away from studios than it is. Because we all remember the concept art. The land was huge. It was expansive.
It was also supposed to go at the front of the park too, I believe, where Star Tours is right now. It's supposed to be, wasn't it supposed to be like Tatooine, and then somebody decided to change it?
Something like that. But then when Stephanie saw Galaxy's Edge for the first time, she was really underwhelmed because she thought it was going to be bigger. Granted, it's 14 acres. It is Disney's biggest land. But she thought it was going to be like 25 to 50 acres.
All right, host, move on.
All right. It's time for a staycation. Where would the other person, where would the significant other pick to stay? All right. So, Stephanie, where would Mike pick? Oh, she's gone. She's gone.
Yeah,
all right.
connection at backstage,
She lost connection.
Universal is spotty.
So,
all right.
give Steph a chance to come
All right, yeah. Well, all right, Roxy, what would Aaron pick?
All right, ask the question.
Okay. Oh, sorry. There's four choices.
What was the
My bad.
question again?
Time for a staycation. Where does the significant other pick to stay? So there's four choices that I have here. Pop Century,
Okay.
Beach Club, Coronado Springs, or the Poly. Which one to four?
Ooh.
So there are two choices that he would choose.
Pick one. Pick one. Pick one.
If I had to choose one, it would probably be Pop.
Okay. Aaron, she's right. All right, Aaron, what did Roxy say?
I think she'd go to the Poly.
Yeah.
You guys are no
the
fun. You're getting
closest
all
resort.
these right.
It's the closest resort to the Grand, and since Grand wasn't on the list.
That is true. You just hop on the monorail. Yep.
Wait, what monorail right now?
Poly
is
doesn't
true.
have the monorail.
You can walk right over. That is true.
Yeah.
You can still walk or take a. Do they have a shuttle? I don't know if they have a shuttle or not.
No.
No,
Yeah,
they
You
don't.
can still walk. You have two legs. Get an Uber or a Lyft, something like that. I'm stalling to try to see if she reconnects, but
We did
Yep.
walk from the Poly to Grand during our stay, so that wasn't that bad.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to get a charger for my phone.
Okay.
all right.
Bailey.
All right, Michelle, you're back up, I guess. Which one would Mike choose?
I would have to say pop.
Mike, would that be?
Now, if Art of
Because if I'm being
Animation were
totally
in there, I would
honest,
have said that.
You would have said that. In
well,
the
because
same
if
area.
I'm being honest, that's the only thing within Stephanie and I's budget that we can afford.
There you go. I mean, I should say if money wasn't an object, but all right. So let's make this a little bit interesting. Mike, what would you think Michelle would say?
Okay, well, if we're talking money is an option, I would say pop.
Okay.
If it's not an option, what were the four? Again, it was
Pop.
Polly, Coronado,
And Beach Club. And there's Stephanie. All right. So,
and Beach Club.
and Beach Club.
I'd
Yeah.
probably say Polly.
Michelle?
Because I've never
Yep.
stayed there before, so I would say yes.
Okay. All right. Stephanie, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. If you had to stay at Walt Disney World for a staycation, what resort would Mike pick out of these four? Okay.
Would
Pop
Mike
Century.
pick?
Yeah. What would Mike pick? Pop Century, Beach Club, Coronado Springs, or Polynesian? Or Polynesian Village, I should say.
He would probably pick Polly because it's closer to the Magic Kingdom, and he really wants to stay at the bungalows.
Okay. Mike, would you agree with that?
Yes, that is a dream that I do have, but financially speaking, I'd probably pick Pop above all else.
But again, I think she's thinking money's not an object here, so we'll give it to you.
Oh yeah,
All
then
right.
I'd pick bungalows every time.
Yeah. All right. Mike, what would you think Stephanie would pick?
Coronado, Beach Club, Polly, or Pop?
Pop.
I don't know. I would probably say Polly as well.
Stephanie, is that true?
Yeah, I would stay at Polly if it were up to me.
You're up to yourself. All right. Okay.
I mean, Kona Cafe, guys. Kona.
Oh,
And there it goes.
bye, Steph.
Well, we got her answer though. That's the good thing. I mean,
All
Conan,
right.
so to kind of what do you think Stephanie was saying about the Kona Cafe? I mean, Mike, you know her the best. Like, what does she like about Kona Cafe?
Oh, no.
All right. Am I?
I'm just texting her.
Oh.
I'm just telling her wait till she gets home because clearly her connection isn't holding up.
She's back now.
Although apparently
Does-
she's still trying.
Yeah. So, Steph, what were you saying about the Kona Cafe? Can she? Oh, can you hear me? Hello, testing, 1, 2, 3. No,
Let's see, her connection is not holding.
No.
Yeah, just like tell her to join in.
All right, I'm running out of questions here.
You're
Come on,
running
take
out of-
more. This is fun.
I'm running.
This is fun.
What? Yeah. I will have to think of more. So what ride would the other person say is an underrated treasure at Disney World? What ride is an underrated treasure? So we'll start with Roxy. What would you think Aaron would say that's most
What
underrated
ride?
ride at Disney?
Underrated ride at Disney. I feel like I've heard this answer. He told me this before, and I can't remember. Oh my word. Okay, I'm just gonna take a stab in the dark, right? 'Cause with this one, I may be wrong. I probably am. I want to say Barnstormer.
Barnstormer. Okay. Aaron,
She's right.
you made it seem like I don't know this. You knew it. You knew it all along. You're just putting this up. Let's be honest here. Okay. Aaron, what would Roxy say?
You know, even with his popularity, a lot of people still hate it. I'm gonna go with Small World.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Michelle, what do you think Mike would say?
Can Mike go first, please?
All right, Mike, what do you think Michelle would say?
Okay. Well, I know Stephanie would say Small World.
Okay.
I know she would say Small World. Michelle, on the other hand, this one's a toughie. Are we talking rides or are shows included?
Shows are included. I would say.
Well, then I'm also going to take a stab in the dark here, and I'm going to say Country Bears.
Michelle?
And Steph.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
What's up?
I mean, who doesn't love some Big Al?
Blood on the sand.
Say it all.
Let me put you on speaker then.
That is. I would probably have to agree with you, Michelle.
Steph, you should be able to
Is Steph on? Is she on the phone?
For
say
Mike?
something.
Um,
All right, I'm probably gonna hold her here.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
Okay.
Try and
trying
say
to
something,
think.
Steph.
I feel like I should know this.
Can y'all hear her? The thing is that now I can't hear y'all.
If it has to
Yeah.
be shows,
Call Michelle.
No, it
Maybe
could be
Michelle
show or
can
ride.
Hold your audio for you.
Just anything. Underrated treasure.
All right. Bye.
Indiana Jones or Lion King. One of those two.
Okay, Mike. What would you say is the most underrated thing at Disney World?
I would have to agree with her on the Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Picking some good answers here. All right.
Because I mean, first of all, the Lion King always gets a good gathering, always gets a good audience.
You can't go wrong with festival. Although, for me, I'm more of a ride person, and I would definitely say before I saw Festival of Lion King on a stream, I'd be like, why would you wait in line for a show? Like, what's there? Like, what good is that show? I know all the songs, but seeing it on stream, I would be like, okay, I can now see why people would want to go there. So there might be a little bit of underratedness if you're not a show person. You're buzzing. What's the
Sorry,
buzzing?
Stephanie. It's me, Stephanie. Hold on.
Why is Stephanie calling you? She should call me. Jesus, I'm her fiance. Honestly, I'm kind of offended
loves
that she
me
called
more.
Michelle before me. I'm gonna have words with her later about that.
We could have words right now on the net. We could be like the Maury show right here and just air it out right now. Maybe not the Maury show, but anyway. All right. So on the flip side, what's the
Okay,
most overrated?
She keeps on trying to mess me, and I can't answer.
I am here.
Because I'm
Wait,
already.
are you home?
No, not yet.
Well, you said I'm here. I assume you're home.
I am in somewhere. Where am I? I'm on the road.
No, hold on. Anyway, what was the question again?
My question? What's the most underrated treasure at Disney World?
All right. So the question is, what, in your opinion, is the most underrated Disney treasure?
It could be a
What is the
ride,
most
attraction.
underrated treasure at Disney? Whether it be ride or show.
I mean, I would say Journey into Imagination with Figment, but it needs serious updates, and Eric Idle can just go away. So I won't say that, but honestly, the Living Seas at Epcot.
So I don't know if you all
I
heard
think
that.
Living Seas at
I think the
Epcot.
Living Seas needs way more love and deserves way more love because it's all about like the conservation of our oceans, and there's manatees and dolphins, and I love the Living Seas.
Although I'm kind of ashamed of myself that I didn't say Figment. I said Small World for you.
Aw, that's okay. Small World could use some updates too. Not gonna lie.
I could definitely see the characters in it, right? All right. So on the flip side, what's the most overrated thing at Disney World? So we've gone from underrated. Let's do overrated. All right. So Roxy, what would Aaron say? What's the most overrated thing?
Overrated. Oof.
It doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Let's be clear with this. It's just it gets more praise than it
Okay.
probably should.
I've heard him say this before, and he might correct me if I'm wrong.
Let me use one of your earbuds, maybe.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to say Rise.
Rise of the Resistance. Okay. Aaron? Is Roxy correct or
Okay, I've been trying to get my Bluetooth connected and it won't work, so you're going to have to restate the question.
okay? What's the most overrated thing at Disney World? What would you say?
And you said Rise?
Yes.
Yeah, she's right.
She's right. All right, Aaron, what would Roxy say?
Oh. All right, Michelle, don't make me come there when I get home to Florida. Good grief, I don't know.
Take a guess.
Take a guess.
I'm gonna take a nap.
You're gonna take a nap.
You know, I'm.
Oh,
just
so you're
gonna
going on
take a
Living the Land?
stab in the complete dark. I'm gonna go Speedway.
It's the Speedway. All right, Roxy.
Speed. I actually like Speedway.
Well, that just because it's over doesn't mean you necessarily hate it.
It's just more.
I
It
don't
gets
think
more positive reviews than it should. This is a tough one.
I think okay. Well,
Yeah, it's probably the first one I'm gonna get wrong.
I hear a lot of people saying how much they like Hall of Presidents. That's my napping place. You want to get me to nap? Take me to my napping place.
Hall of Presidents. All right, Aaron finally got one wrong. The first, like the maybe it's the second one of the night that they got wrong. All right. So, Mike, what do you think Stephanie would say?
I'm pretty sure she would say Rise of the Resistance.
Okay, so she's on the phone, right? Why
Yep.
don't you go ahead and ask her?
All right, honey.
Yeah.
What would you say is the most overrated attraction to Disney?
It's a tie between Smuggler's Run and Rise. Like, Okay, Smuggler's Run is just an amped up version of Mission Space. And honestly, if they made Mission Space a lot more like that, I'd like it a bit more. But I mean, it's okay. It's like playing a video game. And I'm not the biggest fan of like video games that involve like a whole bunch of shooting and stuff. So I guess that would be one, but then definitely Rise, because I don't know, I've got a thing against it. I just don't think it belongs in Hollywood studios.
Well, see, she also hates drop rides like Tower of Terror, so she hates the escape pod segment of the ride.
I also hate
Which
it
you didn't
because
tell her
you
about.
didn't tell me about it the first time I went on.
Shame on you.
Code is shame for Mike.
Yeah.
I
And
want
it was
you.
on the live stream
Yeah.
too.
Oh, so now it's
Oh.
recorded too. That's
And see,
So like
when
I
me and her
couldn't
read it
even
together the
I
first
couldn't
time.
even say anything. I was just I was so angry.
Let's see, the first time me and Roxy were together, it was her first time writing it. And the entire time I was like, okay, you ready for this? Something's coming. Are you ready for this?
So freaked out. My stomach was just like, huh.
but it's quick though too. It's like 1-2 seconds, and then you're into like the whole like the simulator part. So I mean, if you don't like dropping, I get 1 second is one too many seconds. But it's at least it's only 1 second, because I mean you're going up, like, so at some point you feel like, okay, you're gonna have to go get down back to the ground floor at some point, right? In the that
Yeah.
scene,
Oh,
right?
I
You go
knew
up.
that.
So
As soon as we went up, I knew we were gonna have to come back down, and that's when I got mad. I was like, "Oh man, he is so gonna get it when we get home."
And boy, did I. I didn't sleep the whole night in one of our chairs out in the living room, but I spent a couple hours out there.
He genuinely thought he was gonna have to
Mikey in
sleep
the
in the chair
doghouse.
all night.
Yep, the doghouse. The doghouse.
What would you have done to me if I hadn't told you?
You would have been in a doghouse. I would have been like, why on earth didn't you tell me?
But I did.
Yeah, you did.
He probably would have
I
had to
was
drive back home
constantly
for the
warning
night.
her, here it comes. Are you ready?
Although I warned Aaron about this earlier. I was like, dude, you better watch what you say while you're out there. Roxanna will make you go outside, build an igloo, and make you sleep outside.
He gets
That-
here.
It's okay.
Yeah, that
I'll,
would be
I'll go.
pure
I'll go
torture, like-
bunk with. I'll go bunk with Matt.
Matt will hear knock, knock, knock.
That's if Roxy will let me. Like, just depending on how bad you were in the doghouse. Yeah, although that's pretty torture. Again, below 0 temperatures and having to force to build an igloo, that, like, you'd have to do something really bad. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. All right.
The only reason I knew about the thing with Rise was because of Stephanie's experience with it. So that's how I knew about it beforehand.
And you
I
probably
mean,
still scared.
otherwise, it's a decent ride. It's got really good, animatronics. It's got, it's a good immersive experience. It just, I feel like that ride would be better in its own theme park. I feel like with as much as they're amping up Star Wars in Hollywood, like in Hollywood studios, they really need to put it in its own theme park, or just take the entire theme park and make it a Star Wars themed theme park. Because none of the other areas get that much love, and every time anyone goes there, it's all about Star Wars, all about Star Wars. And I mean, the line for Slinky Dog Dash may be 35 minutes long, but how much you want to bet it's only really like a 20-minute wait.
I mean, that's what Mike was saying earlier about you. Like, almost to a T. So, Mike, ask Stephanie what she think you'd say. If she can't hear me.
Okay, honey. So, what do you think I would say is the most overrated attraction at Disney?
It's a Small World. Definitely. You don't understand why people think It's a Small World is a great ride. That song gets in your head, and you absolutely hate it.
And the dolls are creepy.
I mean, they don't-
It's a small world after all.
Michelle?
Mike, would you like it better
So-
if they added like dolls from the Disney movies, like they have out in California?
Don't get Matt started.
I mean, maybe, but like also, if I had to say this, it's all about like the different cultures coming together. I wish in the finale there were more cultures added. Because even in the finale of the ride, there are only so many cultures, in the finale. I wish they had more cultural representation.
Okay.
Well,
Although, yeah, Aaron's gonna not be happy with me that you'd probably like the Christmas version a little bit more, because it's not just one song; it alternates between a Christmas carols and It's a Small World, and then you have all like the Christmas lights and.
Aaron, unmute him.
He has no power over me because I can unmute myself. That is the beauty of this program. Here,
Ouch.
although he can kick me off, I can say that.
Although, can't you
gotta
just click the
I'm
link
sitting here
again?
next to Roxy. I can go right up there, and instead of muting her, I can remove you from the stream.
Exactly. That's
And Roxy wouldn't stop me either.
Nope.
Michelle. What would you say
Unrelated
since you're here?
though, Mike,
Oh.
did you make dinner?
No, I never got a chance to. Now I know that I'm sleeping on the chairs tonight.
All right, Michelle. What would you say, just for fun? What would you say is the most overrated thing at Disney World?
I have. I'm. Only because I crashed it. Millennium Falcon.
Like,
That's true. I've flown with many pilots, and I cannot name one person who crashed it more than Michelle. Like, the one time Michelle was piloting the Falcon with me, we made next to 0 credits.
Whoops.
Ouch.
Because of all the damage she caused from wrecking it, but also
they force you to
our
pay money
engineers
as you
were
exited
terrible.
the ride. Like you messed this up so much. We need $10 from both of you, or 10 credits from both of you.
Although in all
I
fairness,
know.
like the engineers weren't the best either.
Although with
try-
that ride,
is yes, Roxy nailed what I think is the most overrated ride. But my second place one on that is actually the Season with Nemo and Friends. I don't get it. I mean, it's not very popular, but it's still overrated.
I'll tell you this, and again, I'm probably going to get muted for this. The storyline with that Clamobile ride and the storyline of the submarine voyage are basically the same thing. They just took the video from the submarine voyage, like the video projections, and they put it onto the Seas with Nemo and Friends. So a lot of that was meant for the submarine voyage at Disneyland, and that's a much, much better ride than the Seas. I mean,
No, you're
having
not going to
ridden
get muted
both,
for that because that's actually good insight.
yeah, I mean that's what Disney's been doing a lot lately. Is they've been trying to do things for both coasts, and there's not really an original thing. Whereas we thought Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway was going to be for just Hollywood Studios, like a month or two later, it seemed like they announced it for the West Coast as well. So it definitely was. We have this ride footage. Let's just put it onto the seas, and it's honestly they would have been a lot better with just leaving the fish in, like and making it more of just like you're traveling to the actual aquarium part, because there used to be a lot more fish in there than
right.
before.
So,
Anyway,
next question.
Okay, Matt.
yeah.
So with the at Disneyland, do they still have the original experience, or have they changed it to Nemo?
The submarine voyage, it is Nemo.
Okay.
Yeah, the submarine voyage used to be 20,000 Leagues.
Florida was 20,000 leagues, not at California.
Yeah.
It was just a deep sea diver thing, because it was more nuclear submarines.
Mm-hmm.
Where
Yeah, we
again,
had 20,000 Leagues here, and that got overtaken by
New
parts of Seven
Fantasyland.
Dwarfs and the whole Little Mermaid area.
Yeah, didn't we have mermaids, like actual, like, girls dressed as mermaids for our 20,000 Leagues, or was that out in California?
that might have been out in California. I know it was definitely out in California.
Because I know it, one of them, whichever one had the mermaids, they had to take the mermaids out because male guests would jump in the water to try and get to the mermaids.
California. That was definitely California. 100%.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right. So this is a two-parter. There's two answers for this
Okay.
one. Okay. So there's two blanks. Okay. The other person would be upset if blank was taken off the menu at blank. So the first blank is menu item. Second blank is a restaurant. What?
I'll answer this one first.
Okay.
Okay. What would Stephanie say?
Stephanie would get upset if they removed Dole Whips from anywhere on Disney property.
All right. Let's find that out. Like, ask her. Or is she in the room?
I'm pretty sure I just heard the front door, so
Okay.
I think she's here.
All right.
Yeah, I hear my phone.
All right.
Or
well,
I hear me on her end of the conversation.
all right. Well,
Hey,
wait a
honey.
second.
Get over here.
I want some rice.
Hang on. So,
All right.
did you hear the question?
Yes, I heard the question.
And was I right?
You were right. If they
Exactly.
remove Dole Whips, I riot and I will never go to Disney ever again. Not that that would matter because they have enough money anyway.
One person
You
doesn't
can bring
really.
me a soda. Oh, I see how it is.
All right.
You
While we
just
wait
made
for
me
that, Roxy, what do you think?
Yeah.
What would Aaron say?
I already know this answer because
Okay.
they already removed it. Well, temporarily, it's not back on. There's pasta at Pinocchio's that Aaron likes, and he's upset that it's not on the menu right now.
Yeah, he's like, as soon as you started talking, he's like, yeah, okay. Aaron,
Now, don't judge Stephanie. She's still in her work dress. Oh, and she also shaved her head.
And she shaved your head too.
Yes, she did.
is that why the hat's still on? Oh,
Mike,
take off
remove
the
the hat.
Yeah, now that Michelle has
He's
said
like,
that, you gotta
no.
take off the hat.
Mike, you
Show
can
them.
remove it now.
Nope.
Or I'll
Show
say it
them.
later.
Nope.
Show them.
Nope.
Show them, or I'm gonna take a picture while you're sleeping, and I will send it to all of them.
Oh,
Hey,
That's-
And I will.
hey,
I will play for this live stream right
earlier
now.
today, Mike.
That clip I have of you
I already
talking in your
saw
sleep.
earlier today, Mike. You can show it.
Shape of my head.
no. That's one thing I remember.
Well, it looks like Aaron's starting to go bald a little bit, so
Ow!
you
Ow!
can
Ow!
let nature
Ow!
take its course.
Ow, the butt.
Come on.
Oh,
What have I
God.
started? What have I started?
Well,
Alright,
see,
so
this is a two-part issue because she's the one who shaved my head, but I didn't tell her exactly how I wanted my hair cut. So she cut it too damn short. She cut it way too fucking short. I normally keep it an inch on the top.
Yeah, it's
now
after-
officially
yeah.
Disney After Dark, y'all.
Yep.
This has become Disney After Dark.
Yes.
Please go bye-bye.
Uh huh.
Because Mike just
That wasn't
called
that
me a
bad.
Bob.
Yep. We've gotten
Yes,
Mike
I'm
so riled
sorry.
up.
But yeah, Aaron, my hair is almost as my hair's about as thin as yours now, dude. If anything, you probably have more hair on my head than I do.
Wait, what?
Aaron,
You have
Aaron,
he
you
has
probably have
more-
more hair on your head than I do at this point.
Okay. That's not what you
I think
said.
that's true.
All right. Okay.
I never answered. What do
Yeah.
I think Roxy would say?
What would you think Roxy would say?
I think she would say the exact same thing as Steph, Dulwich, and one of the same property.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, you never answered.
Give me my
you never answered
Dole
what I
Whip,
was saying.
please.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, for you guys were getting settled too, so I went to them. That's why. So Stephanie, what do you think Mike would say? What?
Honestly,
What's my go-to food item?
the corn dog nuggets. If they took the corn dog nuggets out of Disney forever, Mike would never go back.
Literally, the day after they started selling them at Westward Ho in Frontierland, I went and I bought like 2 or 3 orders of them for myself, and I ate them all.
I got maybe 4 corn dog
remember that.
nuggets total.
I remember this.
Yeah, because I ate mine and I ate the rest of hers.
I got maybe 4. Period.
So it's safe to say, Steph, if you order corn dog nuggets, you're only having maybe 1 or 2. Like the rest are going to, or you're going to have to go to the Magic Kingdom yourself without him, just to get a full order.
She would never. She would never go without me.
She would go with me.
Of course I will. You know what? Roxy and Michelle and me. We're going all
Girls-
3 of us together. You and
girls
Aaron
say
can
what?
hang out
Hey,
somewhere.
don't forget Matt. Matt's
You
coming
and
with
Aaron and
I.
Matt can hang out somewhere. Y'all can go on Rise of the Resistance.
I think it's safe to say that Matt is Aaron and Roxy's third wheel, and I'm Mike and Steph's third wheel.
You're not
I'm
a
their
third
broke-
wheel.
I'm
You're
your
a
broken
second.
wheel. Let's be honest. I'm the wheel that kind of goes like
if you, no. No. If you want to talk third wheel, Mike was a third wheel for Aaron and I.
Yes, because for anyone who has seen this photo, Aaron, Roxy, and I were riding on Pirates of the Caribbean. We were in the same row. When it came time for the photo, they leaned in and kissed, and I was just sitting there
Like this?
looking depressed as all hell. But I got my revenge on Aaron because then Stephanie and I did it with him being the third wheel. We kissed, and then he was just. But see,
But then
Roxy, when you finally come down here, we're gonna all have to ride Pirates.
So Michelle can be the fifth wheel.
because okay, so I've been the third wheel on that ride with Mike and Steph, but we never got the picture, and it got me very upset.
Yeah,
That we
I don't
never
know.
got that picture.
Something has been going on with the camera reader for Pirates. It's like sometimes you get your photo and sometimes you don't. I don't know what it is.
And the picture of
That is
me and
weird.
Steph on Haunted
All right,
Mansion
what's our
together.
next question?
Okay, so this is the last one I have written down.
Okay.
The finale question, y'all.
Yeah. What is the other person's favorite way, or the other person's favorite way to get to blank is by taking the blank. So if they're traveling to somewhere on property, what's their favorite way? So you gotta name that. Gotta basically name where they're going and what mode of transportation. Favorite way to get to blank is by taking the blank.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, you can go first.
Monorail to the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Least favorite way is the Skyliner anyway. Anywhere.
Death buckets.
You don't like the Skyliner? The death bucket? See, I am afraid of heights. I would be like the first person to be like, no, I'm not going on that thing, but we took it anyway. I gave it a shot and I liked it actually. I just can't think about that. It's just one
Alright,
single
favorite
wire
point.
holding you up. All right, Roxy, what would Aaron say?
Okay. His favorite way would be monorail into Magic. His least favorite way is Disney buses because they are unpredictable and they can be run late.
Yep, agreed.
Good thinking. All right.
Oh, we lost
And we
it,
lost-
guys.
But yeah, forgive Michelle. Her internet can be kind of spotty sometimes.
Okay. All right. Oh, and she's back. Is she there? All right. Mike, what would Stephanie
I
say?
see a circle.
Okay. Stephanie would say her favorite monorail to Magic Kingdom. Her least favorite, I would say the Skyliners. Because you have a thing with heights, somewhat.
Well, I mean, it's not really heights. It's I kind of miss the sky trams at the Magic Kingdom, the ones that used to be there. So the Skyliner is not really a problem for me.
Well, what if the Skyliner was to stop mid-trip and you're just dangling 40 feet above the ground?
I wouldn't necessarily be terrified of falling. I'd be terrified of landing on something hard. No, I
You'd
think
rather want a water landing.
yeah, a water landing would be nice if there weren't, alligators and snakes in the water on Disney property. I mean, I have to say, honestly, my least favorite way is by boat to the Magic Kingdom. Now, taking a boat in Disney Springs from one area to the other, that's fine. Don't get me wrong, I love boats. But usually when I'm getting on the boat to the Magic Kingdom, I'm in the very back of the group of people that's getting on the boat, so I kind of have to stand there. And after a long day at the Magic Kingdom, I kind of want to sit down.
So you hate the ferry boats. You don't mind the friendship boats.
I don't mind friendship boats. I love boats in general. I'm not a big fan of the ferry boats. Also, as soon as people get on the ferry boats, they're taking their masks off and they're like, they're still walking around with their masks off. Like, guys, seriously. But maybe it's just because I work in a theme park that I'm just like.
She is. We have gotten on video calls when I'm leaving Magic Kingdom, and I have taken the ferry boat back many times. And she can attest to this. As soon as I get on the ferry boat, I go up the stairs. I go straight to one of the ledges next to one of the pilot houses, just to look out over the water. I stand. I choose to stand.
Yeah. And as far as boats go, Liberty Bell, rude and noisy. I can deal without her being interrupting.
Okay. So wait, okay. Who did I ask that to? I forgot. Okay, Stephanie, what would you think Mike would say? There we go.
His most favorite way to get to the Magic Kingdom and back is ironically the ferry boat. He likes the ferry boat.
Wrong.
No? It's the monorail, isn't it?
It's the monorail, but sometimes the line for the monorail is so obscenely long. Like, especially if I'm trying to get into Magic Kingdom to get ready for a live stream, if I'm on a time crunch, I'm like, okay, monorail line's too long. I'm just gonna bite the bullet and take the ferry boat. And if that line's too long, I'll bite the next bullet and I'll take the dreaded buses.
See, I don't mind the buses, but then, I remember doing Disney when I was a kid, and all we did was the buses. Of course, we stayed at the hotels all the time, so it was just, bus or cab or nothing.
I know for me, when we first started staying on property, like, again, I think it was All-Star Sports, and we're like, we still have to ride the monorail at least once. So we did like one full circle trip around just so we said we rode the monorail because, again, I agree, the buses stink. I'm surprised no one said the monorail to Epcot, although right now it's not available. That's kind of my favorite thing going around.
I prefer the Epcot monorail, honestly, for both the amazing photo ops that it offers, because seriously, some amazing photo ops, and also because Epcot is my favorite park.
I mean,
So-
shoot, half of Aaron's intro for Epcot Transformation Tuesdays is like shots from the monorail. Like back when they were doing the old monument.
I would still be doing some, ride overs on the Epcot monorail now if it was open, but it's not.
So let's just
But,
end it. Let's end with this way. What do you think the
I'll
other?
add this real quick. My literally my order of which I will prioritize rides to and from Magic Kingdom. Going over, I will literally go for, monorail, bus, ferry boat. Going back to the parking lot, my order of priority is actually the reverse of that: ferry boat, bus, monorail.
Interesting. Okay. All right. This is probably an easy one. What is favorite parks? What is the other person's favorite park?
Shall we say it at the same time, babe?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Magic Kingdom.
All right, and then Stephanie already kind of said hers, so it's kind of a giveaway. But Stephanie, what do you
All
think
right, so
Mike would
should
say?
we do it on 3, 2?
Your favorite park? Sure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say yours too. Ready?
Okay.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Magic Kingdom. And actually, no. My favorite park is Epcot. I literally just told you that.
Yeah. All right, and then Stephanie, or I start Stephanie. It's late. It's on what 10:47 here. Michelle, what is your favorite theme park? Just to kind of, so you're not just kind of sitting here like a Mike moment.
What?
A Mike
A
moment.
Mike moment.
Why am I on? Why am I here? All the rest of them are talking.
I have to say Magic Kingdom.
Magic
So my question is, okay, so in order, your favorite parks. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4.
In order?
Order
Kingdom.
them.
Yes. From favorite,
All right, babe, let's see if you can put mine in order. I told you this.
Okay, his favorite in order is Magic, Epcot, Hollywood, Animal.
She nailed it.
Actually, I want you to answer mine,
All right.
and I want to see if you get them right.
I believe it's pretty much the same for
Well,
you.
Aaron still has to get Roxy's.
Aaron said the same thing,
Yes,
and then
I
Roxy went
just did.
kind of, yeah. She
Okay.
nodded.
Mike's favorite in
you got
order. Stop looking at me. You're putting pressure on me. Go that way. You didn't make me dinner, so if I get this wrong, you still owe me something to eat. No, his favorites in order are Magic, Animal, Hollywood, Epcot.
Magic Studios, Animal, Epcot.
That's what I
Ooh.
said. Magic, Hollywood.
Nope.
No,
No.
you
No,
said
you
Magic
said
Animal,
Animal.
Hollywood, Epcot.
I thought you like Animal better because of all the aminals. Stop drinking my Coke.
Aminal?
Aminals.
Dyslexic much?
Yes, actually.
She's had
All
a
the
long day at
time.
work. Like
That
let's
explains your
cut her
issues
some
with math.
slack.
I don't write letters to Santa. Let's just say that.
Or I'm sorry, for you it's not math, it's amp.
I hate you.
Well, I guess just for me, it would probably be. This is tough. Magic, Epcot,
No one cares.
Studios, Animal Kingdom.
and for me,
But it's
would
all really
be-
close.
for me, it would be Magic,
Don't go.
Hollywood
I don't wanna wait
Studios.
for this. We need our third wheel below us.
I apologize for the jiggling noise in the background. Dreamy's having one of his little spaz moments where he can't help but just run around for no apparent reason.
Come here, Dreamy.
What happened?
What did you
Huh?
turn your video off for?
Oh,
I was about to say,
I'm like,
Matt
what
turned,
happened?
Matt
But
turned
I
himself into a blinking white circle.
Oh man.
Yeah. Anyway, her favorite
So,
parks.
Okay,
Arthur will blow us. Mike and Steph
Hold on. Her favorite parks.
will blow them.
I'm gonna say Magic, Epcot. No wait, sorry. Hold on. What do you mean again? Epcot, Magic, Animal Studios.
Yeah. It's about the gist of it.
Because someone here is a Figment fan.
Figgy?
Figgy.
And for me, it goes
So,
Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom.
I like how our favorite is literally order the parks opened.
Yes.
Mike,
What's funnier is like you're gonna be put on the couch tonight.
It's Judy Hopps.
It's
It's called the hustle, sweetheart.
I'll give you.
It's called the hustle, sweetheart.
Fine, you're sleeping on the chairs tonight.
You owe me dinner, so you're sleeping on the chairs tonight.
Fine, then we're both sleeping on the chairs tonight.
Fine. And Dreamy gets the bed.
As if he doesn't already.
Dreamy always gets the bed.
We had dinner.
Dreamy always gets the bed. He runs the joint. Come here, Dreamy.
Dreamy,
So,
We've been on there for almost 2
Is that all
hours.
the questions, Matt?
That is all the questions. Yes.
We have. Okay.
Hold on, wait, no. Show them how you actually hold him. Show them how you actually hold him.
He's a baby.
he is
He
a
is
fur
a
baby
baby.
for a reason.
And sometimes she even holds him upside down. She would literally hold him upside down. And he does not care. He just like accepts it. Lion King moment. Oh god.
Okay. Anyway, we have been on the air for almost 2 hours.
It was fun though.
It was
Super
very
stream.
fun. Thank you to Mike and Steph for doing this, and thanks to Matt for hosting and coming up with those questions. And then Michelle, thanks for stepping in for Steph. Mike and Steph, what is coming up?
She was Stephanie when you weren't here.
That's okay.
Yes.
She makes
I
a really
tried
good
to-
session.
I try my best.
Mike and Steph, what's coming up on your channel?
I have no idea.
Well,
You
I
have
think
no
she
idea.
has to work tomorrow. She picked up a shift. So I'm probably just gonna be hanging out at Universal, and Monday we're probably gonna be hanging out at Uni live streaming for Mardi Gras. Food tasting and such.
Yeah, we'll be food tasting.
Showing off the floats and everything.
You had garlic powder, didn't you?
No, I had pasta.
Did you put garlic powder in it?
No, I put that pasta oil in you.
Okay, get off of me. It's hot. His mom keeps it really, really
Hello,
hot in the
Melissa.
house.
Welcome
I have the
in.
AC on. What is that product?
Also, when he rubs my head like that, it makes it really warm.
Yeah, no. Sometimes
Do you guys have
my
any
hair.
Valentine's plans?
Steph, do you have any Valentine's plans with Mike?
No, because someone decided to pick up a shift.
I picked up that
Come on.
shift so that when Volcano Bay opens, I can get him for free. No, I mean, I don't really have any plans. I get off at 3:30, so if um if what was supposed to happen a few days ago happens on Monday, then I'm gonna see if he can take me out to a really nice restaurant because he still owes me a Texas Roadhouse dinner.
Well, see, that was a fluke. That's because you shared a Facebook post, and I didn't even check Facebook until like the next day. So by the time came, I had already missed the post. So that wasn't really fair.
You would totally post one
But
of those.
to be
Yeah.
fair, I did already get him some candy and some roses and a car. So
You got me a little Hot Wheels
Aw,
car,
nice.
and it's not even a car. It's like a bike
He's wearing
built on a
her,
base. It looks
I was like,
her
a
Valentine.
car?
Yeah.
I'm like, can I be your
Show the
fiance
card.
for
Show
getting a
the
car?
card.
he's
I want
gonna
a
go
car.
get it. He's gonna go get it so we can show it to you. But I bought him yellow roses because he's my best friend. So
So let's see. So
But I
far
also got him a
for
car.
Valentine's, Roxy has
he already
gotten-
ate through the candy that I got him. So
Roxy has gotten actually 2 boxes of chocolates.
Yeah.
She got a necklace and earring set. That's
this is the car that I got him.
Ah.
Okay,
Nice.
maybe Michelle can
And
fit in that
I
car
think
because she's
tomorrow
little.
we're
But I
going
cannot fit in that
Hey,
car.
and I'm fixing her dinner tomorrow.
I heard
Yeah.
that, Mike.
You're taking her to dinner?
No,
Where are you taking her?
I'm making her dinner.
Oh,
He's
Lord.
making me dinner.
Ooh, yeah. My man was
Is it
supposed to make
chicken
me dinner.
nuggets? Is it chicken nuggets?
Hey,
No, it's not chicken nuggets.
half the
It's
day
not
doing other
chicken
things.
nuggies. No.
Candlelight
Oh my
dinner?
word.
Although we did go out to dinner.
Oh, and I still need to move all the freaking
We went
movies.
to Olive Garden the other night.
Yeah, we did.
I love Olive Garden.
Yeah.
When you're here,
We-
you're
The
family.
We recorded a few.
The dipping sauce, yeah.
So we're going bowling, and then he's making me
Have you
dinner
seen that
tomorrow,
Universal strip
and
I got? It's not in the laundry.
and we recorded a few videos for both of our channels, mostly mine. So those,
We still have another one to film.
yeah, all of those videos will be going up within the next few weeks. So keep an eye out, Matt.
I haven't done it in a while. I had to.
Oh my word, Matt.
Hold on.
Oh, here we go.
He's getting off
Battling
like
it out.
masks in my room.
Oh my word. I don't know what to do with these two.
Wait, I got it.
Make him build an igloo and sleep outside, like I said.
All right, Matt, this is the best I can do.
Okay, sass queen.
Matt. Don't go closing out your screen, Matt.
Oh no, I won't do it. I'm purposely aiming either over the camera or underneath the screen.
All right.
Okay, so we have been on air for a while. If I have any mods in the chat, can you guys share Mike's and Steph's channel link?
What? We not only have a mod in the chat, we have a mod in the stream.
Well, yeah,
2.
too. So if you haven't yet, go subscribe to Mike and Steph. They do awesome park related content. And they do streams from the parks, so go give them a subscribe if you're not already. And see you guys next week. Bye.